Greetings, and we are ready to speak with you.
Greetings, how are you today?
We are well. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
So, what is your interest? What is it that you want to talk to us today?
I have a few questions and just wondering if you can assist or help or guide us in the right direction. The first one is following up after one of our interactions where I asked you about my teeth.
Yeah.
And that night I then had a very clear dream where I was, that person that I mentioned to you was involved, and there seemed to be somewhat of a moving on finalisation. And then straight after that I did see what I interpreted to be teeth healing and seaweed. I'm just wondering if you can offer any clarification on that, if I need to actually go and get some seaweed, or if it's the vibrational work is now done, or whatever you have to say on that matter.
Sure. Look, the vibrational work is done. That's what we can see as we look into your vibration. We can see that you have cleared or sitting there and it was unnecessary. You pretty much were holding on to it because you hadn't released yourself from the situation. Now, when a situation like that comes into closure, the next thing is the idea is going to unfold. So we don't give you the idea because we know that it's going to unfold and reveal itself to you because it's always been there since the problem started. The moment that the problem emerges, the very moment the solution arrives, it's you guys holding on to the problem that doesn't allow you to realize the solution. So the dream that you had was your state of allowing to realize the solution that was there before. So in your dream state, you've got the least resistance.
Yes.
So you were able to receive the idea. Now, the question that you want to know is what particular seaweed you need to purchase. Again, we want to bring you back to the vibrational work. So you've done it, you've received the idea.
Yeah.
So why don't you allow the momentum to reveal to you the knowing that this is the one, and that knowing will be enough for you to just wanting to have that product.
Yes.
Why don't you follow through with the rest of unfolding instead of wanting us to pinpoint what you need right now?
Right.
And as always, we are not against it, but we think the greatest expression of the self is for you to explore the path instead of us giving you direct answers.
Definitely. Yes, I think we touched on that in one of our conversations where, you offered, do you want almost the step-by-step, or do you want to leave yourselves to explore? And I suggested, it'd be fun to have a bit of a dance of both. Exploring the path and then checking in with you just for guidance, or, if it's really urgent, very clear step-by-step or something like that. If you're happy to participate or co-create with us in that way.
So we want you to begin exploring the product. How far you've gone through that? Have you started exploring the product according to the idea, the dream that you had?
Yes.
To give us some update.
So there is one that I have somewhat tuned into. I can give you the scientific name if that is of use to you.
Well, we look into the vibration of it.
Okay.
Not the label or the name.
So how would I describe that if I'm not giving you the name?
We established a relationship based on what we hear from you.
Right.
We are not getting that much interest from you in this particular product. We are not hearing your passion about it. So the passion is missing.
Right.
The question is that going to work without being passionate about it?
I understand.
So the idea that you've received is correct. and true. But following through, you need to feel passionate about taking it further, like anything else. But we just don't feel that passion in you right now. So tell us a bit more about why that passion is missing. Are we dealing with more resistance in you?
I don't believe so. I think this, out of what's appeared to me on the path, this particular one that I'm looking at is standing out amongst everything else. So I can certainly look more into it and feel elevated passion, something that's screaming out at me a yes. But I guess I just wanted to check in with you and just see how this conversation would evolve or transpire.
We would say, to us, according to your vibrational standpoint, this may not be the product. This may lead you to the product.
Right.
So it's an unfolding because the passion is not there. And passion is not something that you work your way through it. Passion is instantly showing up when you're a vibrational match to what is a vibrational match to already solved problem, pretty much.
Yes.
So the problem is solved, but that product doesn't seem to be a match to the problem that is already solved vibrationally. It feels like it's leading you to the next product.
Right.
That is going to be more aligned with the solved problem.
Yes.
Which is now in the state of receiving solution.